going on YouTube? Today is my first time trying Uber Rideshare. It is Friday in downtown Scottsdale, 7 p.m. and I'm waiting for my first ride. It's been almost 20 minutes. I haven't gotten a single ride yet. Today I'm just gonna be using Uber Rideshare only to see how it stands alone, how much I make, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be mixing it in with all my regular apps, cherry picking like usual, and I'm curious to see how many rides I do compared to food deliveries. And so far my first impression is not looking too good. It took 30 minutes to get my first ride, and it's literally only $3.25 for 1.2 miles total. And unfortunately, my dash cam deleted all the footage from today, because in order to make new space, it just deletes all your old footage without telling you, which I did not know. And the reason why I got a dash cam in the first place is to protect myself from situations like this.
Bro.
So we'll just do recreations for the first day, but for the shift tomorrow, I do have all my footage. First ride, $4.25, 6 minutes, 1.2 miles, and we ended up our first hour with barely having enough to buy medium french fries at McDonald's. $4 in my first hour? Dude, that would have been a nice wage if it was $18.07. Come on, man. Finally got our next one. I mean, it's pretty crappy, $7 for 7 mile, but I just want to do an order, man. I haven't done an order in so long. Ride number 2, I did get a $3 extra tip, making this one $10 for 7 miles. Over the next hour, all I could really find are these two rides, both around the same, $9 for 10 miles, and then a $9 for an 11, under $1 a mile, and both had no tip. Let's just say I am not impressed with rideshare so far of what I've seen today. But now we're back to sitting, waiting for a ride. We got our next ride, only $6, but at least it has decent dollar per mile. Hopefully there's an extra tip too. I pick up this couple, and unlike the first couple I picked up where it was just kind of regular small talk, these people started arguing in the back of my car. The girl started yelling at the guy, and they were arguing about her drinking or something, and it was just really awkward, not gonna lie. But I was playing some classic rock while they were arguing, trying to, you know, mellow things down. Some Blue Sky from the Allman Brothers band was playing while they were arguing, but yeah, it was really awkward. They tipped $5 though, and this actually ended up being the best ride of the day so far by a long shot. $11, 13 minutes, 4 miles. Excellent numbers. I hope they could work out the problems though. Guys, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video so far. We are almost at 50,000 subscribers. We're currently at 40,000. All right, we got our next ride now. $7 for 5. Still nothing crazy. I've really only done, not only have I really done only one good order, I have only done one good order, and that was that last one I did. A $3 extra tip helps a little bit, and my next and final ride was a $9 for 9 mile. Also had a $3 extra tip, but after that one, I was done with Uber Rideshare only experiment. Well, I'm pretty disappointed, not gonna lie. Today we made $68 in 4 hours for an hourly rate of just $17.03. But the worst part is, I drove 80 miles for a $1 per mile ratio of only 85 cents per mile. Redonkulous numbers. Obviously, if I'm doing a regular shift, I would be using my other apps as well. But I expected Uber Rideshare to be at least a little bit better than this on its own. Only one ride that I did today was really worth taking. Everything else was just too many miles. Alright guys, so now we are doing our first shift with Uber Rideshare and cherry picking with all my apps. Starting off the day with an Uber ride, and I don't know what I was thinking taking this one. I was sitting for a while waiting, and I didn't want to start off the day like yesterday, waiting a half an hour before my first order. I can't even say those numbers, it's too embarrassing. To be fair, I was trying to get to that area anyways, and I naively took it thinking, this is a long ride, the passenger has got to be a little more likely to tip given the distance, but that was a goofy assumption and I received no tip. Horrible order. It's safe to say that you should not rely on the chance of someone tipping for the ride to be worth it. From here on out, I need to only be accepting rides that are worth it up front, even if they don't tip. Alright, I gotta stop taking these long Uber rides, but I'm telling you, this is literally all there is. DoorDash map is gray, and I'm not getting any orders. Things have slowed down insanely. It led me to take this $7 for 7-mile ride, only $1 per mile, not something I would usually accept, but the chance of an added tip on Uber rides drew me in. We're picking up from an expensive hotel, so hopefully they tip, man. I did get a $2 tip though, and just over an hour in, we are now at $21, but have driven over 29 miles, so I wouldn't say we're off to a good start. I've yet to get a single order on DoorDash. I finally got on, it turned red, but still nothing, and I have not seen a single order on Uber Eats over $1 a mile yet. So things are not looking good currently. And luckily, food delivery finally woke up while I was camping out waiting for my next order. Oh my goodness, guys, we finally got an Uber Eats order. $12 for 6 from Oregano's Pizza. Finally, man. We're dropping this one off to an expensive neighborhood. Golly gee, shiver my timbers. These people have finances. I was still looking at a fairly long drive back into my zone though, where I caught another great delivery. Let's go! That's a good order right there. $15 sushi order. Definitely needed that one. No extra tip on this one like I was hoping for, but not complaining. A great order. All right, we're getting some decent ones now. Uber Eats coming in for the 3rd time in a row with the $10 for 6 Buffalo Wild Wings. Still nothing from DoorDash or any of the other apps. $15 for 10 Arby's. At first I'm thinking not bad, until I see how many items this person ordered. Bro went crazy on the Arby's. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I hate Arby's. Don't you want to bet the drive-thru is wide open? Guys, a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, the Solo app. The app has a pay guarantee feature where as long as you're on an active trip and you make under what they promised you, they will make up the rest. You'll also get $10 when you sign up with the link in my description. Check it out for more information. Aha! Just as I suspected, nobody in the drive-thru for Arby's.
I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's. Oh my gosh, she's really hungry.
Another ride that I took that was questionable is next. Under $1 per mile up front, and I got tempted again by the thought of an extra tip. Justifying this one. Guys, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video so far. We are almost at 50,000 subscribers. We're currently at 40,000. Has to tip on this. If not, then I'll be a monkey's uncle. He did tip $5, which made this one $18 for 15 miles, but still a lot of miles for my liking. $6 for 3 Uber, $2 a mile. We might as well take it. And this one is picking up at the mall. I parked at the rideshare pickup spot I always see people at and looked for the passenger but couldn't find her. I even asked someone who was looking like they were looking around for an Uber, but it wasn't them, and suddenly I get this notification that the rider canceled and I got $3 for it. I guess I'll take it for not having to get out of my car. Nothing on food delivery still, completely dead, which prompted me to take this short distance one. Alright, so we're definitely doing better than yesterday, obviously because we're using all of our apps, even though Uber Eats and Uber is the only thing that's given me anything today. But just as we were kind of losing hope and morale, a massive pasta order came in next. And we get a $20 for 5 miles. That is a worthy dinner time banger that is definitely gonna help us out. I needed that one. Alright, we got our next ride now. I'm not getting anything on food delivery. DoorDash is great. Let's go do this ride real quick. The thing about these short distance Uber rides though is that a $5 for 3 Uber ride, you can get done a lot faster than a $5 for 3 DoorDash, considering you don't have to get out of your car and you don't have to risk a long wait at the restaurant and dropping off to a time-consuming, confusing apartment. Grubhub waking up from hibernation with an $8 for 1. That's hard to come by nowadays. $8 a mile is definitely gonna help me out. I'm trying to focus on increasing my dollar per mile now, and this $6 for about a mile is gonna help with that. We got this drop off only 1 minute away. I dropped this order off and got this goofy message from Instacart saying congratulations on 100 orders. But how did I quote unquote help 350 households by only doing 100 orders? I checked my profile and I've actually done 363 orders, so someone over there at Instacart Tech messed something up. Bro needs to study his computer programming. Unfortunately, it has been a big problem for me. I keep ending up in downtown Scottsdale late night, and where my apartment is kind of far away from downtown Scottsdale, so driving all the way back after the shifts has been worsening my hourly rate and dollar per mile by a lot. $3 for 6 minutes. I I guess, right? I mean, I guess. All right. That actually ended up being my best Uber ride of the day. $5 tip added on to that. How long did that take? 5 minutes? We'll take that. And we're continuing on with the first DoorDash of the day, and it's a good one, $15 for 7. Hopefully they got this one ready, because this restaurant likes to take a long time to create their orders. Make their orders. I don't know why I worded that so weirdly. They had the order ready, and we're on our way. A quick burst of cash that we needed. Today we did put up acceptable numbers, $181 in 7.5 hours for an hourly rate of $24.20. Better than yesterday, but still a little lower on that dollar per mile than I would prefer. Is Uber rideshare worth it? The answer is it doesn't hurt to add as many options to make as much money as possible. However, during that last shift, I did probably accept more rides than I should have. For example, these weren't really worth it. I probably would have been better off waiting for a food delivery with better dollar per mile. So hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next one.